Hey guys, this is Bob and welcome to the Best of Budget. Today I'm going to tell you my overall reviews and ratings and specifications and the pros and cons of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. So let's start. So Xiaomi Redmi Note 4 is the successor of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 and has finally launched in the Indian markets just recently. It's exclusively available on Flipkart and starts at 11,000. The link is also available in my show notes. Now, let's come to the specifications. The key specs of this phone is that it has a 5.5-inch screen with 180p pixels resolution, and it also has a 6.0 Marshmallow as the operating system. It has a Qualcomm chipset and it has a 2 GHz octa-core processor and runs on Snapdragon 625. The GPU is Adreno 506. So from these software features you can come to know that it is a good gaming phone. It also has a memory of the 3 GB to 4 GB RAM and a 32 GB to 64 GB ROM respectively. It is also upgradable to 128 GB via a micro SD card. It has a video recording of 180p and has a primary camera of 13 megapixel and secondary camera of 5 megapixel. The best part of this phone is that it's a budget phone and also has a fingerprint sensor. The battery life is also pretty good as it has a 4100 mAh battery and it just weighs 175 grams, whereas the other phones which have a battery life of more than 4100 weigh nearby 180 to 190 grams. Now let's divide the video into the pros and the cons. The first pro is that it has a 5.5-inch HD display, a 4 GB RAM and a 64 GB memory with a micro SD card support for just 13,000. It also has a 4100 mAh battery and the gaming performance is also good. I'll talk about the gaming and the camera in my reviews section. It does support 4G Volt, so you can also have 4G SIM cards like Jio. The cons of this phone is that it has a hybrid SIM card slot and it does not support fast charging. The speaker quality is also not that great as expectable. Well, still it's not a deal breaker. When you talk about the camera quality is also not good like that of the Honor 6X also. When you talk about the gaming features is pretty good and I felt no lag in the heaviest games also. Like I played many games like the Asphalt 8, Nova 3 and the Modern Combat 5. No games had any lag and it runs smoothly. The best part that the RAM management is pretty good and a 64 GB memory is very nice to play heavy games. After downloading Asphalt 8 and Modern Combat 5 I had still more than 40 GB memory left, and the best part is that the storage is also upgradable to 128 GB. When you talk about the other features of this phone is that the camera is not that great as in low light it struggles, but still it's not a deal breaker. Now I'll come to the ratings. I'll rate this phone as 9 on 10. The value for money I'll give it 8 on 10. For its camera I'll give it 7 on 10 and for the gaming and overall performance I'll give it 9 on 10. When you ask me for the display and the built-in features, the display is not that great as it's supposed to give a 180p screen but it just gives a 720p screen. When you talk about the other features like the texture, the feeling to hold in hand, it is not a premium look, it just looks quite okay and decent. So the built-in qualities and the display I'll just give it 7 on 10. Still I'll suggest that if you're a heavy gamer this phone is perfect for you and it doesn't have any issues also. In the end I'll say that this phone is a pretty good phone and the cons are not a deal breakers. So if you're looking for a decent phone this is one of it. And this price range is perfectly priced. So I'll give the value for money good. When you ask me for the overall aspects of this phone which I like the most is that it's gaming. The gaming is the best and the RAM management is also pretty good as I mentioned earlier. The RAM management was really nice as a 4 GB RAM gave me after heavy gaming, so it was good for multitasking. You can also see it in the specs. So if you're looking for a phone which has a good gaming features, good gaming qualities, this is one of it. In the end, I'd like to conclude my video that it's a great phone in this price range. You can also write your reviews and your queries and email to me at bestofbudgetbybob@gmail.com. The email is also available in my show notes. So that's all for today.
My heart is a beat.